Hello singing friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mickey here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. Today I'm going to be reacting to another Ofra Haza song. This is a request by my friend and viewer, Laura Sassani. This is a performance from the Montreaux Jazz Festival of the song Eshal. And in this song, Ofra sings in Hebrew, Arabic, and English. Laura suggested this song after my last video in which I talked about how music is one of those unifying forces that transcend geopolitics and conflicts, and that Ofra is a beautiful example of someone who really was a unifier in the sense that she spanned a lot of different cultural and musical traditions. So I'm really excited to hear this. Let's check it out.
Eshal, stay with us tonight to dance, not to fight. In this song, I turn to my neighbor, and my neighbor in the song is the Arab who lives in Israel or in the neighboring lands. And I ask him, let's talk music, no words.
Beautiful. That's such a simple explanation, and I don't think that you need to say more. I think that's really the best that an artist can and should do to weigh in on politics. Music should be for everyone, and it is the universal language, the language of love, among other things. So it's the perfect thing to unify our neighbors all around the world. So let's check out this lovely performance. Pause it there for a second so I don't get flagged. So this is a beautiful example of how she can really slip in between these languages that they have similarities in their sounds, but there are a lot of different phonemes and things that are contrasting and sound very different between Hebrew and Arabic. And she is able to keep her timbre very similar when she goes from one language to another. And then the other thing that I notice about this is how complicated those melody lines are, and yet her pitch is completely accurate. That takes such agility and versatility, especially in an upbeat song like this. The pace is really moving, and she's jumping around and doing all of these intervallic jumps. She's not just moving by step or even by skip of a third, she's jumping all over the place and doing these very, very quick oscillations in her voice, and at no point do you hear her pitch go out at all. So she's really just such a master and has so much control. It's really impressive.
And keep away the pain. Guard every moment with every breath we take. We sweat so hard for survival every night and every day. Eshal, Eshal. Eshal, stay with us tonight, to dance, not to fight. Eshal, stay with us tonight, to dance, not to fight. أنا وحدي يا ليل يا ليل، أنا وحدي يا ليل يا ليل. Eshal, stay with us tonight, to dance, not to fight. Eshal, stay with us tonight, to dance, not to fight. أنا وحدي يا ليل يا ليل، أنا وحدي يا ليل يا ليل.
Incredible. I thought that was really, really amazing. I love the jazz music combined with her specific Middle Eastern style of melismatic singing. The musicians are obviously so good, you know, hearing that oboe player and the percussionist and everything, they're doing such an amazing job, and that it all gels together. It sounds so good and so professional, and they're all executing at such a high level. And that's just really incredible to see the ease with which that they're executing such musicianship. And that extends to Ofra as well, of course. She makes everything look so easy, singing in 3 different languages. And I love the charming way that she pronounces her English words. She doesn't sound exactly like a native speaker. She does have an accent, obviously, but it is very elegant and beautiful, the way that she pronounces those words, and it's really unique to her. I love in the beginning when she was singing and the keyboard came on underneath her voice and she was holding those extended notes with the keyboard underneath. It almost sounded like a chorus of other voices underneath her. I just love the orchestration and the interplay of the different musicians and her. Everything just works really, really well. And then when she talks about stay with us tonight, let's dance and not fight, and she's actually dancing and doing almost these like belly dancing movements. It's like, what, she's gonna dance too and sing in 3 languages and do all of these like crazy accurate riffs and runs. It's crazy. It's like she's juggling and bicycling and doing like 20 different things at the same time, and she's executing it all so well and makes it just look so easy. So, you know, I mean, I have trouble multitasking. I have trouble doing one thing well, and the fact that she's able to do like 10 really, really difficult things musically and dance at the same time is incredible to me. So I thought it was beautiful. I especially loved that last riff where she did that loop that was like, or whatever it was. She did that figure like over and over again, you know, that was like a drone. And the fact that she's able to like replicate these really, really difficult ornaments over and over again and do it the same way every time with the same accuracy is just blows my mind. I mean, she's an incredible performer. I loved it so much, and I just love the message too. I think it's a great, simple message. This is what I want from artists. Like, please don't give me your like in-depth political pundit analysis, because it's not what you're supposed to do, you know? Like, I just want you to be great at what you do, and that she said that music transcends geopolitics, I think is just the perfect, simple message that sums it all up. So I loved it. I thought it was great. Thank you for recommending this, Loris. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction. I'll see you guys for next time. If it's a Monday, I'll see you Wednesday. If it's a Wednesday, I'll see you Monday. Until then, of course, take care of yourselves and happy singing.